Burrow, selected number 1 by the Cincinnati Bengals. Will the Bengals finally win a playoff game? Will this be another Carson Palmer and get tired of the franchise? Will the Bengals find yet another way to screw this up? So many questions. If the Bengals are patient and actually build a team around him, they may be good, but their ownership and management is, kind of a wait-and-see approach. At least they did the logical move here, which is a first. In drafting, I think the best, situation, all things considered, best quarterback, Heisman winner, Joe Burrow. See, you need to develop this team. There are quite a few players, quite a few pieces that you need for Burrow to succeed. You need to build up that offensive line. I'd argue with you. I'd probably tell you that it would be best to, to keep Andy Dalton around. Keep him around. I don't know if Andy Dalton would want to do that. Try to keep him around to teach him. The fact of the matter is, I don't think he's the answer right now. In his first year or two, he won't be better than Dalton. He's going to get murdered behind that Swiss cheese offensive line. Were you, how were you feeling with that, wide receiver position last year? Not too impressed. I think the Bengals need some real coaches. Cincinnati needs a lot more than just one player. Maybe I would have said, that you would have trade that pick, but you didn't. I mean, here you are. I'm of that. Some people are of that mindset that that a great team with an average quarterback could win Super Bowls. Fix the line, implement a run game, add some weapons, get a decent or better quarterback. Here's the thing. Why start with a quarterback and have his first few years in the league likely not being great on a bad roster? Right? Maybe after 3 or 4 tough years, they give up on the quarterback, even though he just had an awful team. Dalton wasn't great, but last time the Bengals were stacked, they were in the playoffs with him. Right? Or am I just imagining things? I just hope that, Joe Burrow isn't David Carr 2.0. Can't do anything if you're scrambling for your life every snap. Now, again, I don't know how this relationship would work, how it will work against the cap. Maybe that's why you still need to keep Mr. Burrow on the bench. Try to keep him on the bench. Now, you might be of that mindset. A great quarterback is supposed to make the team better. Well, I don't know. There's a lot that needs to be done with this team. I hope all is well. Look forward to speaking to you guys very, very soon.